the Six watch over you.
Replenishing.
made it! Further research awaits, Commander. Shall we? Still so many questions. We already neutralized the void, Aurane confirmed it, yet there's obvious disequilibrium here.
I'll try to get more out of Chilmu about this haze once we're done.
Would he even know anything? You said yourself, he's been hiding at camp while his crew goes berserk.
Look, he really screwed up, but he's not what you think.
Oh, a criminal, a coward. Well, so far he's proving both.
Can't leave now!
I feel good. Lethal combination. I like
The way ahead's blocked. Come on, Finn, let's check it out. I need some air anyway.
You're not getting it down here, that's for sure.
Looks pretty solid, but I bet we can find some spots to break through. Finn, switch to inspect mode, please.
But of course. Now activating Inspect.
Commander, you know your way around a mech drone. Care to do the honors?
Your mech seems more agreeable now.
A little tune-up and Finn's back to his old self after deprogramming some learned behaviors. Look, Cholmu's not the easiest guy to vouch for, but you've seen him at his best. Dragon's End? That's the real him. He gave me a chance when the world acted like I was invisible. Before June, the Brotherhood was my only army. Right now, he's losing control, and he knows it. I'm worried he can't get it back. But if I can help, I will. I want to.
Objective complete. Was this result to your satisfaction?
You did fantastic, Finn. Thank you. Alright, people, let's move.
Just so you're aware, haze levels are likely to rise the farther we go. If you feel faint at any point,
You'll be the first to know. Shall we?
Demons! Ambush! Ahead! Hit them!
Say, Commander, you mentioned something over comms. A voice?
Yeah, you were right. Just interference.
Although, your lack of eye contact is a tad concerning.
Nice catch.
Impressive combination!
This Cho Mu name? I didn't mention.
More reason to be careful who you place faith in.
Look, just because your mentor...
Finish that sentence. I dare you.
I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage. I could outrun a centaur. Impressive combination! Feel the fury!
Didn't realize the Brotherhood mined this thing.
Commander, you alright?
Feels like I got the wind knocked out of me.
Wait, is that
What is it?
A ley line.
an unparalleled source of raw magic? Pure energy! This must be why the proximate jade is so powerful. It could be monumental in solving Kantha's energy predicament. Interesting. And what's this? fascinating. I need a closer look.
Finn, can you get us across?
Activating gap traversal device.
Is this what's messing with the Brotherhood? Working near a power source this strong?
Unlikely. The simple exposure to ley line energy generally isn't enough to affect one's well-being. Though something is unusual here. I've never seen a ley line produce any kind of miasmic byproduct.
Oni! Careful!
There's more than one?
It must be deceiving our senses, blurring reality. We have to stay focused. Everyone take a platform and divert
Time to
its
do some
attention.
real damage.
Commander, I could use your help here.
Rama, come with me. I'll give you a lift.
Replenishing.
You should be a little kinder to lost, broken things.
Hurts, doesn't it? I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage. I could outrun it. Lethal combination. I like it. Feel the fury.
Can you hear me? Yao wants you over on their platform. They need backup.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
Commander, we'll talk later, I promise. Yao needs you now, okay?
Yao. Yes, right.
good.
Feel the power of the jungle dragon!
I could outrun a centaur.
I never wanted to hurt them. Air.
Ben! Shield Rama! Quick!
Defense engaged.
Quick! Get in the bubble!
Has been fielded.
Hey! Commander! Rama! Really use you over here!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I feel good.
More helping!
Do you see them too?
Yeah, we're fighting them!
I'm just passing through.
I could use a hit. No! I could outrun a centaur.
We need to talk. So many lives lost.
There was no other way.
I was nothing to you.
That's not fair. I did everything I could. Almora! I feel good.
It's regenerating. It must be healing itself with the ley line.
Let's get out of here! Now! Commander? She's blacking out! We need to get her and go!
You haven't changed a bit. Killing and corrupting. It's what you were born to do.
Hey, you're up. Do you know who we are?
Look at me closely, Commander. Concentrate. Who am I? Take your time. You were extremely discombobulated.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, Gorik.
Oh, thank the alchemy.
You had us worried. You were talking to us like we were... well, not us.
Like old friends.
Yes. That demon. It was messing with my head. Made me think you were someone else.
Yes. I should have known as soon as it introduced those clones. It appears to be able to alter its victim's reality.
I've been trying to reach you since Yao dropped everything and ran into that hole. June is... she's...
Furious, I know. But we're making important discoveries down in this hole. And if I have to upset June to save...
June will not be upset when she hears what we found. A ley line. That's what's been supercharging the Jade.
Well, that's fantastic! A potentially free-flowing Jade-based energy source. It's too good to be...
There's an unkillable mind-altering demon gorging on it.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll eliminate it. Or at least lure it away from the ley line.
And what's your plan of attack this time, General Gorick?
I'm afraid it's going to be unpleasant, especially for the commander. I wish there was another way, but that demon seemed particularly attracted to you. Fighting it will require neuroparasitological investigation.
If that's what it takes.
Sorry, Commander. Yao's right. It is important work. I'll fill June in. Keep us posted if you can, and good luck.
No apology necessary. That creature tried to latch onto a powerful memory to see what emotions it could provoke. Although it seemed to me that first memory wasn't enough, that you dealt with those, metaphorical demons before.
So I hear. Sounds like she was a hell of a soldier. And a good friend. Yao's mech came through.
Technically, Yao built the mech, so...
Finn is pretty great.
Okay. A lot of folks say they want to help, but only show up when it serves them. But Yao's good people. And Finn.
I thought I was ready, but his ROM has helped me understand. It's harder than it appears. I have a new appreciation for you, to be sure. Yes, the demons seem to latch onto increasingly raw and more recent memories, feeding on your response. And I'm afraid we're going to have to use that to our advantage if we're ever going to completely defeat it. I'm starting to wonder whether his high degree of intuition can be taught. But I'm doing my best to take his advice and watch how he works. Maybe you haven't completely dealt with all of your feelings, or perhaps the haze somehow lowers our ability to cope, or it enhances our sensitivity to emotions. Unfortunately, we're going to have to experiment to find out.
Got off to a shaky start, but took charge when the chips were down. Made good decisions. Hey, he's learning from the best. Much as I've learned to trust Yao's judgment, not sure I'll ever come around on this. But Yao has their reasons. I get it. Yao, Chilmu, June. They're like a dysfunctional little family. Not sure if Yao's the kid or...
The marriage counselor?
Maybe. But you start asking me about my love life, and I'm gonna return the favor. Don't think you're ready for that, pal.
It's okay. Gorick told me about Air, how much she meant to you and to your whole crew. Her bravery in the fight against Mordremoth, the way she was betrayed, I'm sorry. June's not a charitable person. But deep down, I think she knows I'm loyal, though maybe that's part of the problem. I would never betray June's trust. But just because I stopped working for Cholmu doesn't mean I cut off all ties. Like June, he can be tough. And it's no stretch to say he hasn't been at his best down here. But he didn't get where he is by being incompetent, and he truly cares about his people. Anyway, if June knows me as well as I think she does, she'll get it. She might not like it, but she'll understand. Cantha, this discovery could do so much for so many people. And if I can help some old friends along the way, even better.
Testing. Gorik, recording on behalf of Friend Detective Agency, on site at the Brotherhood's Jade excavation. After the recent demon run-in, our efforts to curtail Cantha's energy crisis are postponed. Me and my team of experts.
Your team, huh?
Our team is strategizing a plan to remove said demon from its power source, a ley line housed within the mine.
You're recording? Can I get some airtime? Engineering Grandmaster Yao here, reporting from the trenches of an illicit jade mining mega operation.
Yao? These are case notes, not a Hollow News broadcast. I'll continue logging updates as they occur. Gorik, out.
Just trying to lighten the mood.
Case notes. Entry 2. I ran further analysis on the unknown element present in the commander's haze samples. Though still indeterminate, I suspect it's a byproduct of the demon, likely agitated by its confined ley line proximity. For now, I've set up a makeshift lab for experimentation here at the mine. It's humble, but rather quaint, if I do say. It will serve my needs for the time being. I just need to keep out a few nosy Kappa trespassers. As usual, I'll continue logging my research as it proves pertinent. Gorik, out. Case notes, entry 3. An unexpected visitor dropped by. Cholmu. I thought maybe he'd come to shut down my lab.
He was over here? Yeah, he does hate things built without his approval.
But he seemed to take an interest in my work, particularly the previously mentioned haze samples. Of course, I was thrilled to recount my current hypotheses, but he seemed more concerned about potential health effects.
He's been really torn up about his crew.
I'll continue updates once confidentiality can be maintained.
Sorry, just curious about the research is all.
While I usually record notes as soon as possible, the event that transpired recently required a moment to process. It began when one of those Kappa pets got into my equipment, while wreaking senseless havoc, smashed a haze sample. The sample was small. However, inhaling its contents in an enclosed area made me lightheaded. I knew it was unlikely to cause damage. Still, I went to recuperate on a cot at the medical tent. Once rested, I felt well enough to return to work. But when I opened my eyes, what I saw made my nausea return full force. Oh, Detective Rama, I mean...
Am I interrupting?
No, just recording some research notes. I can get back to them later. Case notes. Entry 5. Rama visited to check in after my Kappa incident, which I suppose still needs explanation. Picking up where I left off. When I opened my eyes, I saw something I don't think I'll ever be able to forget. Lish was sitting across from me. Not in his golden body. Exactly how I remembered him from before his illness took over. He stared at me in a menacing way he never had before. And his body disintegrated into a mass of writhing beetles. They swarmed me. I can still feel the prickle of their claws across my skin. At the point I thought I might suffocate, they vanished. Next thing I remember, I was clinging tightly to Yao, sobbing. They comforted me until I could pull myself together. Once I found the words, I told them everything. They stayed with me for a long time. Then they returned later with some tea. I'm still shaken up and rather embarrassed about what happened. But I'm so grateful Yao was there to help me through it. I'm going to see Tiny soon. And I plan to tell her everything that happened. Case note. Entry 6. I paid Tiny a much-needed visit and told her everything. She has a way of making me feel better. We also spoke about the implications. We think the unknown element I've been studying is causing these effects. What's most troubling is that this incident confirms my earlier hypothesis. These hallucinations aren't random. Based on the commander's experiences, and now my own, the delusions appear to target prime emotional vulnerabilities. The how of it all remains a mystery, but it does explain the demon's manipulation of one's senses. Now that I'm back, I plan to tell Rama and Yao about this development, though it seems they stopped by in my absence. They installed a few Kappa-repellent gadgets outside my lab, and left a kind note with a plate of tea cookies. Picturing those two working together makes me smile. They seem on better terms lately. I hope the trend continues. Case notes. Entry 7. Today was unusual. Rama visited. That wasn't unusual, though his demeanor was rather tender. However, Yao and Cholmu also visited. Yao did most of the talking. Odd, as Cholmu's keen on speaking for himself. Yao explained that Cholmu had experienced hallucinations. I asked him to elaborate. Frequency, locations, etc. Rama made to leave, perhaps out of politeness, but Cholmu told him to stay. He said it's better we're all made aware. He didn't go into much detail. His visions were of a deceased friend, and they only occurred in the lower mind. Rama pressed him about the other crew members, but Cholmu claimed that none had voiced similar experiences. He originally chalked any behavioral discrepancies up to stress, but he realized too late something more. Cholmu's account seemed credible, if not a bit slow, and there are another data point supporting mine and Tiny's theory. Something unbelievable just happened. Cholmu visited again. Once certain we were alone, he began frantically rambling. He admitted that he left out details about his hallucinations because Yao was present. Early on, Cholmu had worked on the forefront of the excavation. Alone one night, he heard someone run up behind him. Before he knew it, he was face down. He could hear the attacker hissing while bashing his head into the ground. Nearly unconscious, Cholmu felt the attacker start chewing his leg. He suspects it may have been trying to eat him. With the strength he had left, he cast off the attacker. He sat up to see one of his captains, blood staining her mouth. Their struggle continued, edging closer to a mine shaft. To keep them from falling, Cholmu tried to ram her backward. But in that moment, she lunged. Instead of hitting him, she flew over his back, free falling to the bottom of the mine. He was so shocked, he couldn't process it. His crew assumed the captain quit, as she'd recently been acting agitated. That's when his delusions began. He made me swear not to tell who'd known the captain, but I had to tell someone. Case note, entry 9. I have a confession. Despite Chomu swearing me to secrecy, I couldn't keep his story to myself. I paid Tiny another visit and spilled everything. She was shocked, to say the least, but she was glad I confided in her. She echoed Chomu's request not to tell Yao. There's no use upsetting them. I couldn't bring myself to do so anyway. Still, I feel better getting it off my chest. And as Tiny pointed out, if I was stressed, imagine how Chomu feels. Between the guilt and the cruelty inherent in these delusions, it puts his behavior into perspective. While I was there, Tiny showed me something exciting. A prototype for a device that she, June, and Yao are working on. It's designed to control the stress responses the demon seems to feast on, then channel that power back at it. It's based on my research findings, paired with Yao and June's Jade tech knowledge, and Tiny's everything knowledge. We just might have a solution to our demon problem. Case notes, entry 10. This is it! We've done it! Thank the alchemy! Tiny asked me to stop by as soon as possible. When I arrived, she, Yao, and June were putting the final touches on their newest invention. It boasts several features, not to mention a sleek design. I can't wait till the commander sees, though I need to keep reminding myself to treat it with sensitivity. The commander's role in our plan will likely be the toughest and most psychologically draining. Still, I'm on pins and needles for the invention's debut. Demon, here we come. Gorik, out.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Iniquity. I'm glad Fury isn't alive to see his
Melissa Avery.
reputation straight through the water. Another.
My time is precious. I'm rich, you know. I'm not sure about this.
What do you mean? Let's see the color of your coin.
Chaos broke out at the old Kaineng Restoration meeting this afternoon. 2 individuals self-identifying as purists rampaged through the meeting hall slandering the Empress. They were immediately detained by the Ministry of Security and are currently being held at the East Precinct.
Did you ever think we'd live to see Cantha reopen to the world? Rematch starts soon. Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. An enemy ship is pulling into the harbor. It's the Capricorn.
I can't see!
You've lost the dock. The bazaar is yours! Your enemy took the archway!
I feel good.
They've taken the bazaar from you! The bazaar is yours! Bazaar from you! Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Time to do some real damage.
Cannons loaded. Ring the bell to signal them to fire. You've taken the archway. The bazaar is yours. Come here, old friend.
I appreciate the help.
Rejoining the fight. Replenishing. Come here.
ready to give the signal, and return fire once the cannons are loaded. You've taken the archway.
I feel good.
Ring the bell to signal them to fire. Your enemy took the archway.
Come here, old friend.
The bazaar is yours.
I could outrun a centaur.
You've lost the dock. Right. You've taken the archway.
Replenishing. This is getting serious.
Take it off.
Replenishing.
Blue team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
I feel good. Sharper still.
I chose you. Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
I summon the power of Valanda.
I don't have enough energy. Replenishing.
Cannons loaded. Ring the bell to signal them to fire.
Feel the fury.
Your enemy took the archway. Red team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
Feel the fury.
You've taken the archway.
I feel good. I could outrun a centaur.
Not on my watch. They've taken the bazaar from you. the dock's been captured. Your enemy took the archway!
I feel good.
match starts soon. Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. An enemy ship is pulling into the harbor. It's the Capricorn. The dock's been captured. They've taken the bazaar from you!
I can outrun a centaur. Replenishing. Time to do some real damage. Returning the fight. Feel the fury. I feel good.
You've taken the archway!
Replenishing. My leg! Feel the fury! I feel good.
You've lost the dock! Be ready to give the signal, and return fire once the cannons are loaded! Cannons loaded! Ring the bell to signal them to fire! You lose. The dock's been captured!
Replenishing. Lethal combination. Time to do some real damage. I feel good.
The archway!
I could outrun a centaur.
taken the archway.
Rejoining the fight. I feel good.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded. The bazaar is yours! Cannons loaded! Ring the bell to signal them to fire! Red team, ring the bell! Fire all cannons!
I feel good. Anyone? Help! All better.
Your team is victorious!
All shiny.
lost it!
To what? Victory? If you want odds, I'd be happy to calculate.
Damn the odds! I want revenge! I want that dragon crashed to sand!
I can relate.